Learn Hindi restaurant phrases, English 2.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूँगा.
And
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
welcome to the Hungry Hindi adventure. Hey, today you are entering a tiny imaginary cafe where your stomach is dramatic, your tea has opinions, and your Hindi gets better fast. Don't worry, you only need a few super useful phrases to survive this delicious chaos. You walk into a busy cafe. A ceiling fan squeaks. A spoon falls somewhere in the distance like it has given up on life. The waiter appears and looks at you with the universal expression of, well? What do you want? You smile politely, because polite people get snacks. Then you say,
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूँगा.
That means, I would like to eat something. A moment later, you realize you are also thirsty. Of course you are. Learning is thirsty work. So you add,
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूँगा.
If you want to be specific, you can say,
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
that is, I would like a water. Then the waiter raises an eyebrow and reaches for sugar. Plot twist. You quickly say,
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
without sugar, please. And if you want to begin an order naturally, you can start with,
मेरे लिए कृपया.
meaning, for me please. Congratulations. You are no longer helpless. You are now politely dangerous in a cafe. Your survival phrases. Let's line up your key phrases like brave little soldiers marching toward lunch. Say them aloud with confidence, even if your cat judges your pronunciation. Phrase 1.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूँगा.
Meaning, I would like to eat something. Phrase 2.
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूँगा.
Meaning, I would like something to drink. Phrase 3.
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
Meaning, I would like a water. Phrase 4.
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
Meaning, without sugar, please. Phrase 5.
मेरे लिए कृपया.
Meaning, for me please. A tiny word breakdown. Now you'll peek inside the phrases, like opening a sandwich to inspect the grammar. Much less messy than opening a real sandwich, usually. In
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूँगा. मैं
means I,
कुछ
means something, and
खाना.
is to eat or food, depending on context. In
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूँगा. पीना.
means to drink, so if
खाना.
feeds you,
पीना.
hydrates the hero. In
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए. मुझे
is to me or for me.
एक
Is one.
पानी
Is water and
चाहिए.
means is needed or would like, need in this kind of request. In
बिना चीनी, कृपया. बिना
means without,
चीनी,
means sugar and
कृपया.
means please. In
मेरे लिए कृपया. मेरे लिए
means for me and
कृपया.
adds politeness. The cafe comedy scene. Time for a short story. You listen, enjoy, and steal the useful Hindi like a very polite language ninja. You enter the Moonlight Mango Cafe, which sounds elegant but actually has one plastic chair that wobbles like it's dancing. The waiter says, "What would you like?" You take a noble breath and begin.
मेरे लिए कृपया.
You look at the menu. It has 12 teas, 9 snacks, and one suspicious drawing of a potato wearing sunglasses. You point bravely and say,
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूँगा.
The waiter nods. Success. But wait, your throat feels dry from all that bravery. So you add,
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूँगा.
The waiter asks, water? You reply.
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
Then disaster approaches in the form of a giant sugar spoon. You lift your hand like a movie hero stopping an explosion and say,
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
The waiter freezes. The sugar retreats. The tea remains pure. You have won. Repeat after me. Now it's your turn. I'll give you the English, then the Hindi. Repeat like you mean it, even if you are currently sitting nowhere near food. I would like to eat something.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा.
I would like something to drink.
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा.
I would like a water.
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
Without sugar, please.
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
For me, please.
मेरे लिए कृपया.
Mini dialogues for real life. These tiny dialogues help your brain hear the phrases in action. Also, they are much cheaper than a plane ticket. Waiter, what would you like? You.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा.
Waiter, and to drink? You.
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा.
Waiter, water or tea? You.
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
Waiter, sugar? You.
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
Waiter, who ordered the tea? You.
मेरे लिए कृपया.
Memory tricks that are slightly ridiculous. A weird memory is often a strong memory. So let's make these phrases delightfully hard to forget. Picture yourself rubbing your stomach and saying,
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा.
while a refrigerator applauds. Imagine a camel in sunglasses entering a cafe and declaring,
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा.
very dramatic, very thirsty. See a glowing glass of water floating toward you when you say,
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
imagine a sugar cube with tiny legs trying to jump into your tea, but you stop it with,
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
point to yourself like royalty and say,
मेरे लिए कृपया.
as if the entire cafe exists to serve your noble biscuit needs. Quick quiz, no panic. You're ready for a tiny challenge. No grades, no pressure, just you and your heroic memory. How do you say, I would like to eat something?
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा.
How do you say, I would like something to drink?
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा.
How do you say, I would like a water?
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
How do you say, without sugar, please?
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
How do you begin, for me please?
मेरे लिए कृपया.
Build your own order. Now you combine the pieces. This is where you stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding useful. Start politely.
मेरे लिए कृपया.
If you want food, add.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा.
If you want a drink, add.
मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा.
If you want water, say.
मुझे एक पानी चाहिए.
If you want no sugar, finish with.
बिना चीनी, कृपया.
Example order flow.
मेरे लिए कृपया. मुझे एक पानी चाहिए. बिना चीनी, कृपया.
Friendly conclusion. Nice work. You just learned practical Hindi phrases that can actually feed and hydrate you, which is honestly one of the best uses of language. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing these phrases out loud.
मैं कुछ खाना चाहूंगा. मैं कुछ पीना चाहूंगा. मुझे एक पानी चाहिए. बिना चीनी, कृपया.
And
मेरे लिए कृपया.
repeat them when you walk, when you cook, or when you stare dramatically into your tea. You're doing great, and with practice, these Hindi phrases will start to feel natural. See you in the next chapter, and keep practicing.